Hi, I'm Kay, and I'm here with Georgia and Millie, and we have our first ever special guest on BTS, Jamie Knight.
What's happening?
Pleasure to have you with us.
Yeah, pleasure to be here.
So how did you get into freestyle football? Tell us a little bit about it.
So I started freestyle football when I was 16. I've always enjoyed like football, especially the skill side of football. But I never really played for like an 11-a-side team. I was always just in my back garden, just like watching people like Ronaldinho and Nani, and just trying to do their type of skills.
Okay.
And then when I was 16, I was on YouTube and saw a video of a guy from Holland doing like tricks I'd never seen before. And just thought like, I want to try that, I'm gonna give that a go. And then I found out there was like a UK scene, like other guys who did freestyle football. And then just got hooked on it. And then 8 years later, still doing it.
So you started at 16, that's quite late normally for someone else to get into.
Yeah, it's quite late. Like if I knew about it when I was 10,
Yeah.
I would be practicing freestyle since I was 10.
Yeah.
But like I was always in my back garden, just like thinking I was doing football skills, not freestyle football. And then when I was 16, I found out there was an actual sport, there's actual competitions. You can make money from it. You can travel around the world with it. And I thought, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I just practiced every day until I got to a decent level.
So when did you enter your first like competition?
I was, I think it was 2012. It was like the Irish Red Bull national finals. It was my first competition. I ended up coming second.
Oh, okay.
Well, I went into it. I was actually at university at the time, the first year, and it was a week before my exams, and I had to lie to my parents basically. I flew back to Dublin to compete in this competition because I knew I could do quite well in it.
Yeah.
And I was just so passionate about it, and probably more passionate about that than I was about my degree. But obviously, that's not what your parents want to hear. So I flew to Dublin, came second, and because I did quite well in it, I rang my mum up straight away. I was just like, "Mom, come second in the Irish finals." She was like, first thing, "Why the hell are you?" I should be back in Manchester, and then I was almost in tears, just really happy. And then I think my family realised how passionate I was about it and stuff, and then now I'm doing it full time.
Do you think there's for like you were saying about the 10-year-olds who you wish you'd known about it when you were 10? Do you think there is it's at a stage now where it's big enough for 10-year-olds to sort of start working on it at a younger age, and there's more places for it to go as well in terms of employment as well?
Definitely, the UK championships, the UK and Ireland championships were 2 weeks ago, and there was honestly 12, 10 to 14-year-olds there, and they can do stuff I can't do.
And for young people getting into it, I mean, how do they start? Do they just start watching people on YouTube? Is that the best way to start? Social
media has always been key for the development of freestyle football. Back in the day of 2007, 2008, it was YouTube. I first saw it, like I said, but then now Instagram is really, really big. So a lot of the top guys in the UK now have, some of them have hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of followers. So we kids across Ireland, the UK and Europe, they see the likes of us doing these tricks, and then they think, they see the hashtags and see hashtag freestyle football and explore it, and then there's hundreds of kids now in the UK who are doing freestyle from 8 years old. But social media is key in the group freestyle.
Obviously, right now you're starting to see the fruits of your labour. But when it came down to your training, what did you actually have to do to get to where you are today?
Just what I was saying, there's a lot of thousands of hours that go into sort of what I can do now. I think the key was just, I used to train, I still train 2 to 3 hours a day, but I don't really see it as training. I see it I love practicing, and when I was at university, when I was at school, if I had 2 hours spare in my day, that would be the best 2 hours of it, me practicing. So there was a lot of training and stuff, but just I had such a good time doing it. So it's quite structured, my training, especially now. Now I'm doing quite well in competitions, and obviously doing it as a full-time career. So you yes, fun, but you also got to be a bit more like strict. Try not to do too much in one day, so you can sort of plan it out for the rest of the week. And then like even like my diet and stuff, I try and it's not perfect, like but like I'm trying to fix it just to make it give myself more energy maybe, or like it seems like you go to the gym as well, but like I wouldn't really want to get too like bulky or anything because it affects my freestyle. So I'm always sort of thinking like I'm gonna have like quite a slim body and stuff.
Do you think that freestyle football will become a bigger sport as the years go by?
Yeah, I'm not sure how big. Like it's one of the questions we always sort of think about. But like it's only really been around for about 12 years, and it's gone from like absolutely nothing to there's now like 3 world championships. Like the biggest companies in the world have a huge interest in freestyle football. Because at the end of the day, like football is the biggest sport in the world. So freestyle football is like the freestyle version of the biggest sport in the world. So like it has a lot of potential.
Do you think there's more commercial coverage of freestyle football than there is football? Because obviously for adverts and sponsors and things, there's kind of more scope and it's more entertaining in a short, 30-second advert than football.
Yes, we're like us like freestylers. We don't like being associated with football. We like to have freestyle football as its own sport. But from a commercial point of view, like there's always going to be that link. So like the Euros have just been passed. There was loads of adverts about the Euros featuring freestyle footballers, like a football kit. Because like at the end of the day, it is very visually impressive. It's like really, it's great for brands and like advertising. So like a lot of us make money out of that sector, that like connection to football. But deep down, we would like it to be a separate sport completely. And at the end of the day, people need to make a living out of it and stuff. So like, there's always going to be, if the opportunity comes around, to do a big advert for like the next World Cup or anything, like you're going to snap it up.
Yeah, of course. Speaking of it being separate sports, though, do you like football yourself? Like just normal football?
It's weird. Like the better I got at freestyle, like the less interest I have now in football.
Yeah, I thought so.
And like the worse I got at football, like I'm all over football. I have a great first touch and stuff. But, like, people would say to me, like I did a lot of street performing, like Dublin, like street performing there for like a year. And people would just come up to me all the time and be like, "Why aren't you playing for United? Why aren't you playing?" Like the guys like actually shouting at you, just like, "What are you doing? Get off the street! Like you should be on 30 grand a year, like, or a month." But like,
you know, it sounds different.
Yeah, they don't understand. I'm just there, like, I'm knocking.
Touching on the Euros, you mentioned about the Euros, Northern Ireland. Were you happy with where they got to?
Yeah, I was so happy. Like I was at the Euros with my uni mates, and like like you're just hoping to maybe snake like a draw of like a team in the group stages, like. But yeah, like to came third in our group, but like I just even getting a win against Ukraine, just wasn't expected. Like, but in a way, it's because no one was expecting us to do well. I think if you look at England, if they lose a match, like, there's so much pressure. With Northern Ireland, if they lose all 3 matches, we'll still get like a parade when we get home, just because like we made it. So I think like because of that, we just thought, let's go for it.
So you're in like this middle ground now, and you've just turned professional. Can you tell us a bit about like making that change from obviously just doing it kind of part time in your spare time to it being your profession and potentially that taking you through for the next kind of 5 years?
Yeah, it was pretty daunting, like taking like that leap. But
did anything change like mentally for you? Was there any point where you were like, this is it, I have to make a decision now, I either have to do it professionally or it's kind of, I have to let it go?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I was working, and then sort of that, like my heart wasn't in that, so I left that profession. And then I was sort of stuck. But like I knew deep down what I wanted to do, and I had already made the decision like a year ago. Like, but yeah, it's just taking that like leap to fully commit to it. But then once you do it, and like got like the support from like friends and family and stuff, like it feels great. Like now I can just like fully commit all my time into it. When previously it was like I would have to do like on my uni work or like apply for jobs and then do freestyle. So it was always like plan B, but now I can just like fully commit to it. But yeah, just like even like on YouTube, I would watch like other people like vlogs and stuff of people doing like not freestyle football, but like leaving their work to pursue like what they want to do and stuff. So like watching and like reading up on like people who have the same mindset as you sort of help me.
Yeah.
And like if you are a bit stuck, you'll just like talk to those people or like talk to people doing the same thing. It's a bit like you guys, like start like a startup.
Yeah.
It's like it's a bit like out of the mainstream, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like it's a bit of a risk, but it's one of those things like if you don't do it now,
You wonder what
it's one hard. Like I could have had a good career, like it was in accountancy, but I look back and be like, this could have been great. So start go for it. Like.
Yeah. You have worked for some pretty big clients, I've seen on your website. I saw FIFA 13 there. What was the connection there? How did that happen?
Yeah, it was so when I was at uni in Manchester,
Yeah.
like they have their like national FIFA launch in Newcastle. So like yeah, just like for the big open day, it was like a midnight open day.
Oh, alright, yeah.
So like got there, performed like outside the stores and like just had like midnight, just like entertain the crowds, get a bit of like an atmosphere. And then yeah, you got like obviously had like a fee, but like got the free game as well. So like I brought like the game back to like my 6 uni mates, which is always good. Like so yeah, I did that 3 years in a row, like.
Oh, okay.
So I got it's pretty much like did it for the free FIFA, like.
Do you think you're pretty good at FIFA?
Nah, not really. But
I was about to challenge you.
I was about to challenge you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's depends who like your housemates are and stuff. Like a couple of my housemates were just like really, really good.
Yeah.
So they make you look awful. But I don't know. Like I was always really good at attacking, not really. So that's like sliding and like getting red cards. Like. But yeah, we used to pay for like a fiver. And like each of our matches would be like a 5 or 4. So it was just like sometimes you'd be down like 25 quid. Like.
I was wondering that actually, with freestyle, is it the same sort of competitiveness with each other? Like, are you all friends, or do you kind of feel like I'm better than you? So,
Yeah, as well as like there's probably about 50 of us in the UK.
yeah.
There's probably about like 15 who are really, really close and like around the same age. So like some of my best mates are freestyle. So like I think because you are so close,
Yeah.
you're also really competitive because you never want to lose to like your best mate. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
And like you'll even be like discussing tactics for a competition with each other. But already in your head you're like, what am I telling them? Yeah. And then yeah, but on the whole, like yeah, we're all really close and like give each other advice about like even like getting clients and like social media and like we shout each other out and whatnot. Like. But that's one of the good things about like the freestyle football community. It's very
It's small
it's
thing.
very small knit,
Yeah.
even across the world. So if I was going to like like Mexico, I could just put on Facebook, could I stay in one? Does everyone have like a room?
Oh, okay.
We stay for like 2 weeks. Like a freestyler there would be like who I've never met before, who just knew me, or like I know him. Like yeah, he's in mine, like, and like that happens all the time. Like people are just like, if anyone came to Belfast or London, I was like, yeah, of course you know.
That spoke about your clients. How easy is it to find work in that industry?
Can be really hard. Like I'm doing quite well now, but I remember like when I was in like 2010, I would like I printed a T-shirt with like my email address on it and stuff. Just like I used to like street perform in Belfast, like when I was rubbish as well, and like had my email address and I realised .com, not .co.uk. So I was like advertising the wrong email address, which probably would have got me to work anyway. But like it's such a slow sort of, it's just it's a massive like learning curve. But like what I noticed was during my gap year, like I just focused on getting as best as I could. I didn't worry about like reaching out to sending emails or like reaching out to clients. I was just like, I want to get to a really high level, and then hopefully that will come. So then like yeah, just trained really hard. Instagram, social media started going up, which helps loads. And then yeah, now I came third in the UK and Ireland. So like my UK ranking second, which helps. Then I've got like big following on Instagram. So like now work sort of comes to me, but at the same time, if I like put myself out there, like my profile and stuff is quite attractive to whatever, like to brands, to like event companies, etc. So yeah, it's quite hard to like. It's not something you start. You need to really like I've been doing freestyle like full time for like 2 months, but really I've been building it up for about 6 years, 6 or so years. Right, like yeah, like same in London, it's obviously quite an expensive place to live. So like sometimes you're a bit like, well, how am I going to pay rent? Like all the time, like well, it's got to be patient. And, like yeah, that's the thing. It's got to like not worry about that. Just focus on getting better. Because when you get better, your profile increases. Like you are going to get opportunities. But that's what I enjoy about it too. It's like a challenge. Like if you don't know where your next bit of work's coming, it's like yeah, it's scary, but it's like it's what it sort of like makes you hungry to
Succeed. Yeah. I saw another one of your clients was Coca Cola. What's the?
I've done a few things with them. So like with the Euros, Euro 2012, they had like a few like activations around Belfast, and then yeah, like you find done like stuff like Adidas and stuff, which has been in store.
Yeah.
Then like when I was 2010, I was actually had a clothes sponsorship with Nike.
Well.
Belfast, so like I was going around and saying, "Oh, it's sponsored by Nike." She wasn't take the shirt out, but
To be fair, we've done the same.
yeah, exactly. Like, you know, like it's like your first lecture.
Yeah.
Like the lecturer is like, "All right, tell something interesting about yourself." And, like being like show off with them sponsored by Nike, and everything. But like, yeah, like the work you can do can be anything. It could be like a massive commercial for them, or it could be, you know, in your local town. But that's a good thing. It's just like there's so many different types of opportunities with freestyle. Like going to China 2 weeks for like a just with like a video game company.
Okay.
So like for like motion capture. And like I was in France at the Euros when they emailed me like, and I was just like I wasn't expecting it. So like yeah, you just get so many different things.
So you can go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So for you, what would you say are the 5 things that were behind the success for you becoming a professional freestyle footballer?
I'd say like number 1 would definitely be just get as good as you can. Don't worry about becoming a professional, or like just like if you firstly if you're gonna think about it, you must like love the sport anyway. So like if you do really enjoy the sport, love the sport, just put all your concentration into getting to a certain level. So yeah, once you get there, like really you need to basically get on all the social media platforms and like promote your like freestyle and make it sort of create like a brand.
Yeah.
So like all of us were sort of mini products, like we're our own brand.
Yeah.
And like so like my Instagram is pretty much just a product of me, my freestyle. So yeah, like get a YouTube, get a Instagram, like get a Snapchat, Twitter if you want. Like don't really like Twitter, but Facebook page too. 3 would be get like make good close relationships within like the freestyle football community. Like that goes a long way. Like even in terms of you know getting in touch with new clients through other freestylers, or like, just like traveling as well. Like when you go to events and stuff, you want to feel comfortable and like part of the community. So that's quite important. 4, maybe like look after yourself. Like be strict in terms of like don't let yourself down in terms of like your diet or like going out too much or like stuff like that. Like you want to give yourself the best chance you can to make it. And then yeah, like once you do get a few shows and performances, make yourself presentable. Like a lot of people or like on Instagram, for example, one of my most viral Instagram clips was me in France, just doing really basic like around the world. But like just small things, like I was wearing like a nice top, like it was quite well like color coordinated.
Okay.
Like sounds a bit weird, and then like I was in France, so I had like a bit of a tan and just like look quite like marketable almost.
Okay. So
And like do small things can like raise your profile.
yeah.
And then like when you are doing an event, just like make sure you look well, your clothes are well fitted, and like even like if you're white shoes and they're a bit dirty, wash them the night before. Like it's just small things like that I find go a long way. Yeah, they're my 5 things.
Question for you, War. I just wanted to know, where could you see yourself in the next 5 years from now?
Tough question. Like 5 years. Like 5 years in freestyle is such a long time. Like even like the past 2 months have been pretty hectic. Like I've seen my profile be raised like loads. But in 5 years, like I do love the competition side of freestyle as well as performing. So don't know. Like I obviously love to be like the UK champion. I'll be like itching around it, sort of doing quite well. Like I've sort of always finished like top 3 or top 4 out of the UK, like the national, the Europeans, and the world, like on a year on year. So like I'm in and around there. So like yeah, in 5 years, train hard and keep like passionate about it. I love to maybe become the UK champion, and then obviously like becoming the world champion is just like a dream, like, but again like 5 years is a long time. So I'm not saying I'm going to be the world champion, but you never know. Like then yeah, just like obviously like travel the world. I love traveling, so like one of my dreams is to just live off this, but like explore new cities and like make a living out of it, and then yeah, just like even like inspiring kids to get involved. Like one of the best things about Instagram is like you get on a daily basis, I'll get loads of messages from like 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, just like saying like you're my inspiration and stuff like that, which is quite funny. Like, yeah, which so I think actually like in 5 years, I think the main thing is just like keeping my enjoyment for it. That's my main focus, just keep passionate about it. And, yeah, just see what happens. Like if it works out.
Can you detail where you were 5 years ago so that we can see how the jump is from then to 5 years when you have
Yeah. First of all, wasn't very good. Like, but it's funny though because back in 2011, I thought I was really, really good.
Okay.
How old were you 5 years ago?
18. But in freestyle, like you always think at the moment you think you are really good.
Yeah.
But really, like when I watch myself and I watch my videos, I always see room for improvement. Yeah, one thing I've noticed is just gotten a lot better through training and stuff. But then also, back then, I didn't really have, obviously like social media and stuff wasn't really that big.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know how that was possible to sort of build a big brand out of my freestyle stuff. But yeah, like back in 2011, 2010, 2011, like I'm still just as passionate about it as I am now,
Yeah.
which is important. Like back then, come home from school, straight out, like practice until the dark, like that's so like obviously you start going out and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
like even because I wasn't that good, I did spend a lot of my time like
Going
in
on.
my backyard. Well, going out, but like also in my backyard, like sort of by myself,
Okay.
just like practicing.
Yeah.
And like this sport that like no one really knew much about. So like a lot of people were probably like, "Oh, as you spending so much time like
Yeah.
football." That's what sort of proud about because like you look back at that and like
You showed some good self-discipline.
yeah, self-discipline and then like it's sort of paying off now.
Yeah.
But like yeah, just, I think like the lesson is not to really care too much about what other people think.
Yeah.
If you're like really enjoying something, passionate about something, then just keep it going. But yeah.
And you said within that you sort of go back and watch videos of yourself, and that's kind of how you coach yourself. Like people don't have coaches for this.
No,
It's just all self-reflective.
yeah. That's what people always ask me. They're like, is there like freestyle football skills? Do you have like a coach? Or any, it's like, especially back in 2008, it was just me in my back garden, like thinking of movements and thinking of how I can sort of incorporate like ball into like with the side of my head, for example, just like trying to think of stuff. It's like even though I found a video, if you scroll through my Instagram, like stuff from 2 weeks ago, I'm looking like I'm way better now. And like it's because you look back and you sort of work out how you can do stuff differently and like switch it around.
I have an idea though with the soccer schools thing.
Yeah, nah. Well, it's funny. Like now there's like YouTube channels focused on freestyle football,
like
tutorials and stuff. But yeah, like even like a gym in a freestyle football academy could be a show.
Yeah. It's a shout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember me because I said it.
We got involved. Like,
Best piece of advice you've ever been given?
from like family or like friends or like other freestylers.
Anyone, really and truly. Just a
It's
carry.
probably recently. Like I watch a few like sort of not bodybuilders, but like online personal trainers on like YouTube who like vlog and like and yeah, like one of them he's a guy called like Joe Delaney, and he was in a banking graduate scheme. Really smart guy, like did maths at uni, like got like a first, and was like just left it all to become like an online personal trainer and just like travel the world. And like I was just like watching, I was just like, yeah, my job as well, and I was just like, I want to do that. Like I want to, you sort of just like go for it. If you're like passionate about something, like go for it.
So you would tell people just to go for it, don't hold back at all. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like if you're passionate about something, and obviously like you need to be realistic as well. Like everyone wants to be, say, like my dad would love to be a professional golfer, but it wasn't that good.
So, Jamie, are you represented by an agent or do you do this by yourself?
Me personally, I do by myself. Like there are like freestyle football agencies across the UK, so like in a way like I'm like freelance, I do bits and pieces, but like I represent myself. Well, like yeah, there are guys with agents, like they do have their pros and cons. We have obviously like with an agent probably going to get more work, etc. So there's that side to it, but you know, like because I've been doing this quite a long time, like sort of built up quite a good like commercial awareness, and I sort of know your value. Like I'm still learning at the moment, but yeah.
I know you've had probably quite a few cool events you've performed at, but if you can name one, what's been your favourite event?
Probably, yeah. So I got invited to compete. It was called the Red Bull World Cup. It's basically like the World Cup of freestyle football, and I was representing the UK, and Red Bull China were running the event, and like they're a massive company. I think they're bigger than like the actual Red Bull brand in Red Bull China. So like they had a class set up in front of the Great Wall of China. Yeah, it was broadcasted live on Beijing TV. I think the audience of over 100 million.
Wow.
And yeah, I was in front of the Great Wall of China. Like the Chinese national team were like in the front row.
Oh, wow.
So like yeah, it was just like sort of surreal.
Yeah.
But it was funny. Like I ended up doing. I was happy with how I performed in the one-on-ones, the battles. But like in the routine, to find out like who's going against each other, you do like a 1 minute routine, and like before I went off the stage after 5 seconds. So, like, I love Nani back in the day, like back in 2008. Maybe Ronaldo fan, like even now, like a lot of people don't really like him now. Find quite arrogant, but I love him. Like I would prefer him to Messi. Especially like with Messi's hair as well, like. That's about it. But yeah, see Nani back, like even the celebration, like it's lovely.
The backflips.
Backflip, like
Alright, well we've really enjoyed having you on the show. Thank you for being our first guest.
no worries.
And I'm putting money on it that you'll be first in the UK Championships soon. I don't know when.
2022, like.
This was time.
Next year.
Yeah, well I'm putting money on it that you will be first.
Cheers.
Thanks for being on the show.
Hi, this is Jamie Knight. I'm a freestyle footballer, and this is a bit for BTS.